that are constantly awakening that divinity in the image of which you're made, the likeness of which you're made. That's raising you up day by day, making you more and more godlike, more moral, more harmonious, more, receptive to God's guidance. To the degree that you are becoming Osir, that you're becoming God-man, God-woman, to that degree you are less vulnerable to doing what is wrong. And the approach to divinity is to live more unitarianly, more universally. You be one with nature. When a man says nature it can be hostile, it's good to be conquered, and so, that is a sign that he doesn't understand his interdependence with nature. Puts profits ahead of the quality of the planet itself. You see? That's a child. That's a child's mentality. The Yi King, the Chinese Book of Wisdom, says that the fourth hexagram is the fool. And it is in harmony for children to be foolish. But when an adult is foolish, humiliation. So the belief in different causes, the failure to see that the one cause of all social ills is a man not knowing his true self, and therefore not creating institutions, education, religion, economics, whatever, that will all lead to elevate each and every human being morally, spiritually. You see? That is polytheism. But polytheism is synonymous with evil. This unity is synonymous with evil. That's what I want you to understand. It's an evil-mindedness. Okay? Maybe the cause is not evil. The cause could be immaturity, ignorance. But the effect is the same. You don't know, you should follow. That's why we came first. That's why we were the founders of civilization and humanity. And we have to, define our own reality. Who said that our fight was going for civil rights? We have to start fighting for our position of leadership in the world. Because we have a heritage that has shown that at least we have produced a superior humanitarian way of life. Imagine if we had been Arabs that were brought here into slavery. This country would not be standing. It would have been burned down long ago. The only reason that this country is still here is because of our humanity. So, I want you to understand, therefore, what is this business about monotheism? Why was it created? Why was the concept so important? When the white man came, to the Nile Valley, when he came to Western Asia, to Canaan, or today Palestine, and he began to hear these teachings because he said, monotheism is not simply the one God that you worship. It's a very complex process of, uplifting yourself, and as you become uplifted, your thoughts and understanding become unified. You begin to see the unity. The higher your consciousness raises, the more unity you see, the more capable you are to harmonizing the diversity and complexity of elements of society in the world and so forth. Okay? You can tell how mature a person's spirit, a person's mind is by the degree of complexity they can handle. You're educators, you're right? Young children, you give them simple problems. You know, as they progress in school, you give them more complicated problems. You know, you give them arithmetic, you give them, you give them addition, subtraction, and then you combine it into algebra later on. You know, they got to, in one operation, they got to multiply, divide, add, subtract, and know all these complex things. And once they get that, you combine, algebra with trigonometry into calculus, and so forth. You see? Same thing in life. When you're immature, you can only handle what some people call a nuclear family. The family, if you're immature, the family is husband, wife, and your children. And when you start complaining because you're getting flunked in grades, start complaining that, well, marriage is a dead institution. When you start complaining and do your work and get good grades, then you move on to what some people incorrectly call the extended family. You're given a more complex operation to handle. You might even, they might throw in and say, no, let's see if you can handle 2 wives. So that all these things we might hear will not, be living incorrectly. And I just want you to understand that, life, is full of complexities. And, and what the white man as the military dominant one in the world is pushing as the truth is just simply what he can handle. And here you are, flunking yourself and putting yourself back in school. It's like, here you